321 Coffee is officially statewide in Costco.
That's so you just gave me goosebumps. That's so exciting.
It's huge. Yes. So we currently have a trial, and we are in a 2-week window to sell as much coffee as we can. And that is what Costco will use to determine if they say, hey, no one liked you guys, goodbye forever, or wow, this was awesome. We want to have this as an everyday item. And that is the outcome that we are going for.
Go. Everybody listening, go now.
You know your mission.
Go now.
Go.
Run, don't walk.
Go right now.
Yeah.
So once you sell the proper amount of bags, which you're going to, everyone's headed to Costco right now that's listening. What's next for the mission?
Well, we've got some others. I mean, within Costco or outside of Costco?
Outside of Costco, since you just mentioned kind of what you want to do within Costco. What's the next iteration of this idea in this movement?
Yeah, thanks for asking. Well, proud to say that we've got another thing in the works that will be coming live this summer. We've not shared about it yet because we're trying to keep as much focus on Costco right now.
Is this an exclusive? Do we need to put our own?
Share it.
She's not ready to share it, I don't think.
Share it.
Yeah. Lips are sealed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we've got some more good stuff in the works that as soon as we get this Costco through to the finish line, we will be excited to share more about.
Okay, we like it. We like it.
We have Lindsay Wrege with us right now, founder of 321 Coffee, staffed by individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities, showing that everybody is the same and can crush it in their life no matter what is thrown their way. Lindsay, we had a chance to talk to you, 4 or 5 years ago at this point, and what you've accomplished is extraordinary in the first 5 years of doing this. I mean, if you were to go back and see yourself, 5 years ago or whenever it was, or back in the dorm room, I believe is when you initially had this idea.
Where it started.
I might be getting you and Maggie King confused a little bit with some of my details and where the inspiration came from.
Both fabulous people.
Both fabulous people, though, of course. But Lindsay, did you imagine this becoming what it's become, or has it kind of turned into this when you realized, wow, this has really become something maybe even bigger than I could have imagined?
Oh, absolutely. And I'll just say Maggie is the best and truly was a huge part of the inspiration that I had of I think we could really do this. But yeah, when we started 321, I mean, the idea was this will just be a fun side project. At the time I was pre-med, I wanted to be a doctor. The initial path of this was not hey, let's start and grow this coffee business. It was, hey, I think we should do something to make a great impact on people in our community. And pretty quickly we started seeing there's traction here. We can figure this out and people want to support this. And I remember getting closer and closer to college graduation and realizing I think this is something that can be bigger than what it is. And I think this is something that I and we want to be the hands to bring it to life. And we didn't quite have the confidence in ourselves or in the vision of what we were building towards. We just knew we wanted to do something. And it is surreal to think back on those times and look at where we've come, because it legit did start with a folding table. Yeah. And now we just went to Costco in Charlotte and we bought our coffee, Aaron. That's really cool.
I want to go back, Lindsay.
Real quick, the hype guy Aaron is awesome in the background.
Oh, love Aaron.
Aaron is awesome.
Aaron's the man. Lindsay, I want to talk to you about your personal story. Right now you're on this 2-week date with Costco before you guys become official.
I love that.
And what's amazing about your story is, you had this idea of your life and what it was going to be pre-med, and then you do something completely different. I was just watching this interview with entrepreneur Mark Cuban, who said, you got to keep trying because all you have to do is be right one single time. So how does that apply to your story, Lindsay? You thought life was going to be one thing, and then you ended up following a different path. Is there any advice you could share about your journey to other people that might want to follow their heart and create something like you have?
Yeah, I love that sentiment. I mean, I think a huge thing. So I grew up fascinated with medicine, loved everything about it, shadowed in ambulances. My favorite book as a kid was Curious George Goes to the Hospital, right? I loved that.
That's a good one.
Interesting.
That's a good one.
And it was really scary sort of having the revelation of maybe this thing that I've thought I really wanted isn't what I'm going to want. But I think two things that really stood out to me in that process was one, like paying attention to really what energizes you. Like I will forever try to peek inside the window of an ambulance, but I realized that that was more of a fascination as opposed to like a passion. Like I, with all due respect, hated going to organic chemistry in college. Like it was draining to me.
There's no need to say with all due respect. It's a hard class.
Yeah.
It's a hard class, and I'm so appreciative there are people out there that love it, and
Yes.
I'm just not one of those people. So I think that was a really big thing to pay attention to. Like pay attention to what you really do love and what energizes you and what you find as a passion, and do something with that. And I think the other thing, because it's really scary to change and it's scary to take a bet on yourself, and that was a terrifying part of our journey. And the big phrase that I came to terms with was, I would rather try and fail than regret not trying.
That's right.
And when you have something like that you are just so driven by, again, pay attention to that and go do something.
Lindsay Wrege, you are an inspiration. She is a co-founder of 321 Coffee. And everybody listening right now, you have one job. That's go to Costco and get a bag of coffee right now.
and their locations too, which are fabulous if you've never been to a 321
Oh yeah,
coffee.
everybody
Yes.
we have to shout out Keith, by the way, as a show at the
I love
farmers
Keith.
market. Every time I go,
Yes.
Keith's like, Sarah from Mix 101.5. So Keith, I know you're listening.
That's awesome.
Kyle, Brian, and I are all waving
Yep.
at you right now and saying good morning.
Hi, Keith.
Thank you so much for your time this morning, Lindsay. This is so inspiring, and congratulations.
Yes.
You are truly amazing.
Bravo.
And
Thanks
Aaron,
for being
you keep
excited
being
with
hype,
us.
man.
Go, Aaron.
Yeah.